This is Moonstalker, that place for walkthroughs with Lilith of Dragon Age Origins. Lilith has returned to camp from the Temple of Andraste. She's going to journey to the Frostback Mountains and the city of Orzammar again.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Looks like he has a guilty conscience to me.
what was that soup you made for supper last night?
Oh, that's a traditional Ferelden lamb and pea stew. Do you like it?
Oh, so it was lamb then. It had a certain texture I don't normally associate with lamb.
They didn't make lamb and pea stew for you in Lothering?
We ate simply there. Whole grains made into big...
Have you seen my lunch? I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
Let me see your wares.
Right. Best in the trade, you know.
As you desire.
So the closer you live to the surface, the higher class you
So
are.
I shall.
Unless you're actually on the surface.
Undoubtedly to offer assistance to Lord Harrowmont. News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont entrenched in the past. How long can he ignore that Orzammar?
As you desire.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories?
Of course.
The Assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have a treaty obliging Orzammar to aid against a blight.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
How can I prove I'm not working for Balin?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So you'd like me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's name?
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I'll enter the proving and see why the others withdrew.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
So, how is it the dwarves
Legion
have a
of the
king?
Dead Warriors
I
secretly
thought
wear
they
Prince Balin.
voted on everything, or something like that.
Blood and damnation.
Indeed. Blast and damnation.
News of the hour. 3 more clans endorse Lord Harrowmont as the true
It'll be
lord.
2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ants. So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is calling on.
Draw your weapon.
Are you talking to me?
Your weapon. Draw it.
Why? Are we under attack?
I want to see what you can do.
You want to fight me? Just like that?
You are a Grey Warden. How are you going to face an archdemon if you cannot face me?
It is a mystery, I'll admit.
I should let your weakness damn us all? Draw your sword. I'll try not to injure you permanently.
I don't have to prove anything to you, forget it.
So you do have a spine. Pity you don't use it.
course. Of course. As you desire.
You were in the Chantry. You are a priest?
No, I was a lay sister of the Chantry.
Which means...
I lived and worked in the Chantry, but I did not take any vows.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no, the lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the Chantry?
Sort of. Of course. I think I just stepped in something.
A rich one.
My, they're
We'll get
all...
money for their kit once we cut them out of it.
Oh, I see. The nerve. Following, isn't it?
Good work, team.
And so I shall.
New quest, Key to the City.
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven Kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
Yes, it is very grand.
And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yes, I did.
My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
She was right. Better not go up there.
Yes. When my doll left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
Do you know anything about the small rodents down here?
Nugs? Yes. They don't got much meat on them, but down here you can't be picky. Better than nothing.
Could you catch one for me?
What for?
You going to cook them up yourself?
My friend would like one as a pet.
Yeah, I can find a nug for you. Could even get one from outside the city. Those ones in the deeps don't eat as much garbage. I don't know what they eat, but they always seem healthier, you know? Shiny coats, bright eyes. How much you giving me?
20 silver.
Real silver, huh? I'll get you a big one for that. Give me some time. I'll hunt them down for you.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
Let me see your wares.
Of course.
I got him. He's all squirmy, but he's a big fella.
Here's 40 silver. Look after yourself.
40 silver? Real silver? I could buy something proper with that. A good meal, maybe a real blanket. I knew you'd be good on your word. Nice doing business.
40 silver, a good meal and a blanket. Give me a break. It'd be like $4,000, if it was our kind of money. Because that'd be 4,000 bits. A bit is like a copper. You do a bundle of laundry for 3 bits, it's at least $3, right? So, he just got $4,000.
Well, all right.
She needs this ring, because otherwise, if she takes off her helmet,
Lord Harrowmont is the voice of tradition and stability.
she can't use the daggers that she has right now.
News of the hour. Does Lord Harrowmont think that Orzammar can hold off the dwarves forever?
And so I shall.
And there it is, key to the city. Quest completed. Now, who should get this ring? He needs a boost to his healing. Alright. She feels confident enough to go to the Tower of the Magi. Or Mages
News
now.
of the hour. 2 more clans endorse Lord Balin as the new king. Lord Balin is a bad, bad man. Yes, very bad.
Well, all right.
You sing a great deal.
Yes, I do. Music lifts my spirit. Would you like me to stop?
I didn't say that. Was that part of your chant?
See, she keeps the daggers.
No, it was a ballad about a highwayman and the tavern girl who loved him. Could you not tell?
All your language sounds the same to me. I thought you were singing of vegetables, actually.
Of course.
As you desire.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
They're just the ashes of some woman.
Maybe it is belief and faith that imbues them with their power, or just maybe Andraste really was blessed by him. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Why do you even revere Andraste?
Why shouldn't I? I don't understand.
We don't need Andraste if the Maker speaks to you.
Oh, I see what you're asking. If the Maker has not truly abandoned us, why would Andraste need to intercede with the Maker on our behalf? I have never thought of this. I revere her because she's the Maker's divine bride. I do not have any other explanation.
Interesting. Make up your mind. You can't have both.
Why? If the Maker has not abandoned us, does that make it necessarily true that Andraste was nothing?
It makes her begging the Maker to return completely absurd.
I know it sounds irrational, but faith is irrational. If we knew the truth, it would be fact and irrefutable. But we do not, so all we can do is believe. Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
It's dawn. Alistair's making his usual crappy breakfast. Soon the group will be headed to the Circle of Magi. This is Moonstalker at that place for walkthroughs with Lilith of Dragon Age Origins. Catch you on the flip side.